We are going to start the press conference with an opening statement from head coach Dan Munson. Then we'll open it up to questions for coach along with student-athlete Joel Murray.
Well, I mean, these hurt, the two home games that, you're at home and you get down and control the games. I think in the 80 minutes we probably led 60 of them over the weekend and come out with 2 losses. But it's all a process, and if they just keep grinding like they did the last 48 hours, we did a lot of things so much better today than we did on Thursday, and I'm really proud of them for being coachable and doing the things. But we've got to learn how to win. We only have 3-4 guys back, from a championship team, and to be a championship team, last year we had a lot of seniors and a lot of older guys, and we did a lot of little things today that weren't big. You can still win and do them, but you add them all up, and it's ends up costing you. From just making free throws or adjustments to the skip pass to even at the end, just rebounding the ball and getting it to your best free throw shooters. I think Amari had it. But again, he doesn't want to turn it over. He's new and hasn't been in that situation. And just like and AJ, in the last play, we had two timeouts in the last 30 seconds, saying up 2 that you just cannot get sucked inside the line. You've got to take the 3 away. And we played. Joel and him. They had a little on-ball screen there, and both of them got too low. And he made a tough shot, and you got to give the kid credit for that. But we could have done a better job, and we got to learn from these. And we've got 18 games out of a 20-game league left, and we can't panic. We got to go on the road and get a couple wins, and that winning cures a lot of things. And today I felt like we really deserved to win. And if you just keep putting yourself in those positions, we'll be fine. But when we get there, we got to know how to handle it. The last thing is we got up 8 or 9. When they had a technical, and a time there, it didn't have to come down to the end. But we let them score 7 out of the next 8 possessions when we got a lead, and if we get stops in there. The 8, 9, 10-point game goes to 18-20, and you don't have to, put yourself in these positions. But the good news is you got to be in these positions to know how to react, and we have some good learning to do this week.
Joel, talk a little bit about how you guys are going to bounce back after starting the Big West play with 2 losses and just having to go on the road next week. What's the mentality going into that?
I mean, it's just one game at a time. I mean, I feel like last year when we won conference, I believe we had more than 2 losses. So, I mean, it's going to be hard to just win a conference championship with no losses and to go undefeated. So it's tough losing your first 2 on game winners. At that, we were right there. So it's not like we're getting just beat like we're not competing or anything. We're losing close games. And once we figure that out and how to adjust and, like Coach said, take the 8-point lead to 15 and take the 15 to 20. We're gonna figure it out and win. But right now, it's just not clicking at that moment, and we'll figure it out though.
Now, Coach, talk a little bit about the student athlete sitting next to you. Joel had another 20-point performance tonight. What does he bring to the team, and what can he do continuing to drive the team forward?
Well, I think the points were the least of what Joel brings, in that point guards are measured by wins, and Joel's a winner. I mean, if we don't have him last year, we don't win the conference. And his attitude towards work, his attitude towards winning is contagious. Not all of them have caught it yet, but he'll this is his team, and so. He and I haven't got them all on the same page yet as far as what we need to do to win these games. But we're not, like you said, we're a playoff in 2 games. I mean, But yet we got exposed in some areas, and I think we have all these guys' attention now. If we fix those areas, I'd much rather be 0-2 than never address it and lose the last 2 games or lose the games at the end of the season. So I think we have a group that wants to get better. They've been coachable. But they're young. Their awareness is not where it needs to be, from where shooters are to what we're doing in the post to getting the ball to the right guy at the right time. We've still got a lot of work to do.
Joel, as an upperclassman and leader on a very young team, what are some things that you can tell some of the underclassmen moving forward to kind of brush off this loss and move forward?
All I can really tell them is just keep showing up every day. I feel like I've had some dark days coming in to where you're kind of lost and you don't know what's going on and you can't really figure out what the situation is. But when you keep showing up, it can't storm forever. So a lot of these guys are young and they may feel like, dang, like the world's ending right now because we lost two games in conference, but it can't storm forever. We're not going to go 0-20 in conference. So, we just got to keep showing up and putting the work in and trusting in one another and trusting in the coaching staff that they're going to put us in a position to win, because that's what they did last year and they're going to do the same this year.
And Coach, how do you keep your team positive after starting out kind of rough, knowing that you guys are going to move forward and bounce back from here?
That's not one of my strengths. I'm going to be real with them. I'm not going to be positive when we're not doing positive things. I'm going to treat them like men and be real with them and tell them that we got to get better. It's not, hey, everything's okay. Everything's not okay. This is Division I basketball. This is a business, and we've got to get better. And if I've got to hurt some feelings or whatever whatever it is we got to do. And my job is to keep figuring out ways to get them better. And if they get better, then the wins will take care of themselves. It's a process. And as long as they believe in the process, I got really good confidence in our staff, like Joel's saying, that we'll get there.
Thank you, guys.
Yep. Thank you.